All right, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, eBay, Amazon, the entire reseller world, you guys probably heard the same rumor that I heard. It's just one thing after another, man. But the USPS is telling people they're not gonna pick up and scan your packages if you have more than 5, unless you create a master scan sheet. So for those of you unfamiliar with what a master scan sheet is, essentially you go on the internet after you have printed all your labels and you have your 10 packages, 10 tracking number barcodes, and you will enter into the USPS's website. It's a little area. You will scan each one of those tracking numbers, or you will type them in by hand, and it will create you a sheet that has one number on it. So when the USPS driver scans that one number, it automatically scans all 10 of those numbers, or 15 or however many you have. Well, most people would say, well, what's the big deal? Just create the master scan sheet, give it to your driver, and I get it. However, there's 2 problems. 1, I've got to manually type all those in, or 2, I have to buy a scan gun, and that way I can scan them. Now, I own a scan gun, so it's not a big deal. Some of you don't want to spend the money on it. Yeah, you can buy them cheap, 15, 20 bucks, so what? But there's principle matters on me for that. Second, it is not my job. It is bullshit, and it is not my job. My job is to pay them. Their job is to receive my packages, scan that package at each point of pickup and delivery, and deliver the package. It is not my job to do part of their job for them, especially not after a week ago I got notified that I got to pay them more money because the USPS has to hike their prices. Not my problem. None of this is my problem. And some people are saying, oh, well, the USPS prices are too cheap and they've got to make it up. And again, not my problem. If you started a business and you didn't charge enough money and you lost money or went out of business because your prices were too cheap, that's your problem. I'm a customer. You advertised a price that I paid for a service, and you're going to complete that service. So if a USPS driver shows up to your door and tells you they can only accept 5 packages without a master scan sheet, you tell them exactly what I just told you. And listen, guys, if they deny it and you have to go up there and stand in line and then get back in line and get back in line again, so be it. Until you talk to the postmaster and the postmaster's boss and his boss and the boss and the boss and the boss. I'm already working on corporate. I tweeted them, I emailed them. They responded, they said they'd get back to me, someone would be in touch with me. And they asked me privately for my phone number, which I provided them. So I'm waiting on that call. In the meantime, I brought you guys to my local USPS branch here in Valrico, Florida. We're gonna have a talk with, I think her name is Charlene or Cheryl, somebody in here that is the postmaster. She's super sweet, she loves me, and I'm gonna ask her what the policy is and whether this is just some rogue managers, because I've heard it from multiple cities, so I think it's coming from corporate. But long story short, we're gonna get the real inside story on this in just a few minutes. So I'm gonna run inside and find out just what they have to say about it, at least from her point of view. So we're inside waiting on the supervisor, who's gonna come to that blue door and hopefully explain to us why we can only get 5 packages scanned. We're gonna find out. I could still do it, but not my job. And I know that sounds really bad, but I'm now paying more money. I'm gonna spend an extra $25,000 this year just because of one morning I woke up and tried prices. Again, you guys have a business to run. However, as the advertised price of the packages that we pay, is for delivering my package and scanning it at each point of pickup delivery. So, and I'm not trying to take the attitude of a jerk, but not my job.
Yeah, okay. It does help us out as far as time-wise, because the carriers are so limited on their time. We pick up for free.
I understand. I pay for pickup. Whoa, I pay for pickup service. I pay for pickup service for as long as I can remember. There's a charge on my account. I have a business corporate account with you guys that gets charged. There's a fee that says pickup service.
Okay. This is a gentleman that handles our area.
So as you can see, they weren't real happy with me wanting to film inside of the USPS, but if you couldn't hear any of the audio, I did record a whole long piece of it. Long story short, she says corporate is asking them to stop scanning more than 5 packages, which is BS. Requiring a master scan sheet, which is BS. Could I do it? Of course I could, but it's not my job. My opinion on this, and I'll catch heat for this, is it's not my job. I pay for a service. That service includes them scanning my package at each point, the point of origin, the hubs in between, and the point of delivery, and delivering that package. That's what I'm paying for, and that's what they're gonna do, and I'll fight it all the way to the highest whatever. And some people are gonna tell me in the comment section to get off my high horse and just deal with it, and it's their business, and they can choose. Yeah, great, whatever. I'm paying for a service, deliver the service. literally and figuratively. If you can't deliver the service, or if you decided to set a price that isn't enough for your company to make money, a la the USPS, that's not my problem. If I run a restaurant and it costs me $1 to cook your steak and put it on your table and deliver it to you, and I only charge you 95 cents for that steak, and I'm losing money every time I do it, that's my problem. It's my problem to fix it, and it's my problem to increase the prices, or I should have set my prices at a profitable number to begin with. Now, the USPS has figured this out, and they're increasing the prices, and so be it. We don't have a choice. We have to pay what they charge, because that's the freedom that a business allows you to do, is charge the price that you want. And as a customer, if we want to be their customer, we have to agree to pay those prices. However, once we agree to pay those prices, I go on, I click, I print a label, I agree to pay $3, you agree to deliver a service, and I'll, by God, make you deliver that service, or I will go above you. And I will continue to go above you to the highest point, to the person who decides what those prices are and decides what the services included with those prices are. If I have to sit down with corporate, so be it. And y'all can give me all the hate you want in the comment section below. That's how I feel, and that's what I'm sticking to. If they can't deliver a service, which includes scanning every one of my packages, whether it's 1, 5, 50, or 500, then they should stop offering the service, period. It shouldn't be $2, $3, $10, or $1,000. They should not offer it. If you're not gonna complete the job, don't offer the service, period. That's it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully we get this turned around. I've emailed, tweeted, and hit up USPS on social media. I got a generic, we'll be in touch with you direct message back. So we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, just keep an eye out. Let me know in the comment section if your delivery driver that picks up from you or the people in your branch have told you this. I get pickups every day, so my driver hasn't told me yet, but apparently it's coming. The other thing I'm looking into is somebody said that the USPS made it easier to create master scan sheets, so if it comes down to it and we're forced into it and I can't fight back, which I don't think is going to happen, I'll be able to fight it. But if we can't, then I'm going to have to figure out the easiest way for a master scan sheet and make you guys a video on it. Either way, no matter how easy it is, it still takes time that we shouldn't have to be spending. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below. Those comment sections belong to each and every one of you, as long as you're respectful. And I will see you again next time.